I don't usually open up when it comes to these kinds of conversations because I don't really want to inconvenience the people who are leaving, and I guess as time goes by, I think I'm starting to deal with them better because like it's not like we stop talking. Like we do still keep in touch, and I think there's this, like for me personally, I think I would get really sad because I would feel like there's no other way to keep in touch with other people. Like when they're gone, they're gone. Ooh. But yeah, I think, like for example, when like the first few times, I was really sad because I felt like that was gonna be the end of it. Like, and then I realized that, you know, we still keep in touch, and I know that that's not the end of it. So I did get better with dealing with it, but that doesn't mean that it makes it any less harder, I suppose. And yeah, even now I still feel like I shouldn't cause a scene, because, you know, none of them want to make a... I'm not really good with words. That's why I don't really explain to begin with. But, you know, they, like, everyone just wants to have a good time for, I suppose, their last time. And so, yeah, I guess to some people it may come across in a way that I don't care, but at the end of the day, I think I'm just as sad as everyone else, but, you know, you just gotta send people off with good vibes. I don't know, I guess, you know, they're... Our gen, I suppose. Like we've had a hard time, but I feel like thanks to that, like we've like, you know, had a chance to, I guess, bond it together. And yeah, I know that even after all this, I feel like, you know, we're still going to keep in touch, and that's what's really important to me. And not to brag or anything, but we just haven't said it that often. But we would hang out from time to time IRL, and then we'd be like, we should talk about it later, but then it just happens somewhat, you know, somewhat commonly that we forget to talk about it. I thought she was always kind of fun to talk with, and always kind of appreciated how we bounce off of each other, and I think it's I think it's chill. Like, I think even with my first impression, it was good. And even now, I feel like she doesn't want to cause concern for anyone. And like, at the end of the day, I think we all gotta we all gotta be happy for her, because like, you know, she's been like going through things. I don't know if I should. I mean, yeah, like even when I talk to her, sometimes she would be coughing, and like her throat does seem like it's a big issue, and I feel like, you know, it'll get better for her too. But you know, I've actually gotten a lot better with dealing with this, because boy, you know, when it first happened, I was bawling my eyes out. I was bawling my eyes out, man. You obviously didn't know because it was off stream, but I was so sad. But then now I'm getting better. I'm getting better with it. It's okay to be sad. I mean, yeah, it's okay to be sad, but for me personally, I wouldn't want to make things more difficult. And so that's why. That's why I simply won't cry anymore. And like she wanted, you know, you should just continue being silly. And I think that's what she would want the most. Sure, you guys could cry for me, but for me, I have the obligation to be tough and everything. Besides, I've never been much of a crier, so when I do, especially under a public setting, God, is it embarrassing or what? Oh man.